Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how to use the lazy animation technique to animate a video. So these are the steps for the lazy animation technique. Start off with the audio. You make the audio, then you do an animatic, you outline the animatic, you can color the outline if you would like, then you do lip syncing, and then finally you do post-production, which is the editing. So I'm going to have a timestamp in the description for each one of these steps in this video. Hopefully I can make it very clear and simple on how to do this. But yeah, hope you enjoy. So I'm going to start off with the audio. What I did to do the audio, I used Audacity, obviously, and yeah, it's free, and this is what I recorded. Oh my goodness, what the heck is that? Oh no! So yeah, and what I did to import into the library, I just dragged it into this little box here. So that's the audio I recorded. You can record your own audio or download some audio if you want to record animate a YouTube video. So what I'm going to do now to import it into the animation, all I need to do is press F5 to extend this thing, so to extend this frame here, and then I just need to grab the audio and drag it onto this white part, and now you can play it. Oh my goodness, what the heck? Oh, as you can see, what the heck? My thing didn't go all the way across, so I just press F5 again to add more frames. Is that? So that is the first step done. It's quite simple. All you need to do is record or download some audio and then put into Audacity, do whatever you want with Audacity, export as an OGG file. I forgot to say that. Export as an OGG file. When you do export as a SWF file, it will not work properly. So but it will sound quite analog, which why I call it the OGG file. And then drag it into the stage and extend the frame if you need to. So yeah, that's the first step done. Second step is the animatic. This is quite simple. So what you need to do to start off with, you grab your brush tool in Adobe Animate and you pick out this color right here in your default swatches. So then when you draw, it's like that. And I suggest, if you're still being a beginner, I forgot to say that you need to put a new layer. I do highly suggest that you put up the size of the brush. This is how you do it. You draw a little bit until it comes up here. Scroll down to brush shape and zoom it up so then you get a bigger brush size like that. Now you can just go Control Z on both of those, and now you can draw like that. So I'm going to start off doing the animatic. So the animatic is kind of like a brief overview of what you're doing. Oh my goodness. So if I go to this audio, and I can draw a character here. So I'm just going to draw this dumb little character and just give it stick arms and eyes. Of course you would do it a little bit more detail, but for the animatic, it doesn't have to be completely detailed. It's when you get to the outline you want it a bit more detailed. So when it says oh my goodness, I would go oh my and go F5 here, so then it extends the frame. Oh my goodness, and then I would add another frame here, pressing F6 as your F6, because I want to keep that frame. F7 insert a blank new frame when F6 is duplicate that frame that was before. Then press F5 to extend that frame. And what I do in like the middle of things, I distort it a bit like this. So then it goes oh my goodness. And then once it gets to this next frame, which you press F6 with, actually no, I'm gonna do this. Wait a sec. Remove frames. And I'll copy these frames so then I don't have to reposition it. And now you can do it in a different pose than you had before. So you can rub out this arm and the other arm This is gonna be just a sample, but you just need to semi-animate your animatic. So, oh my goodness. So it goes like this. Oh my goodness. What? What? So I'm going to speed up because this is quite a simple process. All you need to do is kind of draw it out, but don't really give too much detail. It's only brief, so then you know what you're doing. I'll speed it up now. Okay, one more note that I forgot to say. Remember to put this on a new layer, because if you don't, you'll have the audio and the animatic on separate layers. And what I forgot to do as well, wherever my cursor is, name your layers. It's very helpful. So I'll do animatic and audio on layers, so then you remember which layers are which. So yeah, back to the time lapse. So yeah, I have finished the little animatic that I did. This is pretty bad, to be honest, but it's very simple because it's only a tutorial. I don't really need to worry. But if you're doing longer animation, you would do a little bit more movement and more frames. But this is what I have so far. Oh my goodness! What the heck is that? Oh no! So yeah, as you can see, it's very simple and kind of dumb. But yeah, that's all an animatic should be, unless you're wanting to do a more serious animation. Then you'd add a little bit more detail, so you have more information of what you can do when you're outlining it. Speaking of outline, this is the third thingy. Speaking of outline, this is the third step, which I'm going on to now. So what you need to do is you lock this one, and I forgot to say you lock that one as well. So you lock it so you can't edit it. And so you do that, and then you add a new layer. Delete all these frames so you can outline it. And then you go up to the zoom here. And then you go 130, because that's what I do. You can change it so then it's a little bit different, but this is what I prefer to use. Then change your brush color, not the outline color, the brush color to black, or whatever thing you're wanting to do. Then press F6 to create a new frame, and now you can start outlining it. You can add a little bit more movement with this, but I'll do a little bit of more movement in this. And remember, don't outline the mouth, because that's coming after the coloring step, which is lip sync. So don't outline the mouth at the moment. So now I'm going to do another time lapse of outlining this. Okay, so this is the final outline animation. I'll hide the animatic, which you do. You tap this little dot that's underneath the eye. So you just need to go. Oh my goodness! What the heck is that? Oh no! Obviously it's not perfect, but yeah, it will do. Okay, one note I forgot to add at the start is, see this line down here, which you can do with shift, and you can just draw across. That makes a straight line, and you need to do that for the coloring step, which is next. Coloring step, so then you can actually use the fill bucket and fill it. So yeah, this is the coloring step now. All you need to do is change the layer name to color and outline. So now all you need to do is pick your colors if you're doing multiple colors, but I'm only going to do one just to show how to do it properly. It's probably self-explanatory, but yeah, all you just need to do, fill bucket, then you click the fill bucket tool, click it, and then you just keep on doing that for all the frames. So I'm going to just jump cut here. So yeah, I'll see you then. So right now I've colored in all the I've colored in all the bodies. That's very loud. Sorry. Right now I've colored in all the bodies of the character, and yeah, I'm just gonna get on to the next step. So the next step in our list is lip syncing. Obviously, if you've got your own lip syncing method, I'm perfectly fine with that. But today I'm going to be using the YouTuber Domics lip syncing one. I like his lip syncing effect here. So what I need to do is create a new layer. Call it lip sync, right? And then remove these frames. Then we can do lip syncing. So there might, if there's no, oh my goodness, where did I put that? That was on here. Wait, let me just put that on a new layer. You don't have to have this exact diagram here. This is just one I use. So I'm just gonna start lip syncing. So I'm gonna not do a time lapse on this one because I'm gonna show you how I do it. But if you've got your own lip syncing method, as I said, just do yours, because yeah. So it says oh my. So O goes up to about this frame here. So F5 there, and then you can go to the O section, which is right here. So this little thing means it goes on. So that's U and that's O. So I'm just gonna copy that and put it here. Obviously, if you have Keyframe Caddy like I do, very helpful plugin. I'll probably be doing a tutorial on how to use it in the future, maybe, if you want to see it, like the video and such. But very simple. But I'm gonna do it the old-fashioned way. So it starts going on to a M sound. So M. So you go find the M, which is this top one here. There you go. Then you just do it. Obviously, you can do in betweens. You can do.
Oh my goodness! What the heck is that?
No! Pause the animation. You can do. You can do in betweens like this. So you go F6 right there, and you go to this tool up here. It's called the free transform tool, and then you go like that. So it's like, so then it's like, let me just go to a different tool because it blocks up the way. Oh my. So now it comes onto the Y sound. So now you need to find the Y sound, or it'd probably be the I sound, which is this one. Obviously, this isn't perfect. Oh my goodness, my computer's lagging. Oh, don't lag. Plus, there we go. So that's the I sound. So it's like, oh my goodness. I'm just gonna do oh my goodness, and you'd probably get it. I also put this image in the description, for your help. Oh, and also make sure when it goes down like that, it's on it's a new frame, F6, and then you go to the frame when it finishes going down. Nope. Doot. Yep. And then you get the free transform tool like I did before, and then drag it down to the mouth where it will go.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, that's lip syncing in a nutshell.
What?
Oh my goodness, why isn't it working?
Oh my goodness. What?
What's this? No. So as you can see, that's how I do lip syncing. So remember that if you have your own way of doing lip syncing, you do your own way, because it's probably better than mine, rather than just copying off this thing. Now I can delete it. So the next step is post-production. Right here, post-production. This is editing. It's just editing. It's literally just editing the animation that you already have. What I suggest is to export your thing, use the program Swivel. This is how I export and render out my animations from Adobe Animate. It will make quite a loud noise when you open it every single time. I don't know how to turn it off, and I don't even know if there's a way. So as you can see, it's popping up on my thing because I got it pinned to my desktop. There we go. That was quite loud. So what you need to do now, when Swivel's open, go to File. Nope, make sure you're in the right document thing. So you go File, Export Movie. So then it exports as a SWF file. So you need to save it onto your desktop practically, if you want to. And I'm just going to call it duh, because I can. And so once, no, I don't want to cancel. So once it's finished exporting, now you can go add. And you can go add duh, here, right here. Yeah, that's what it, oh no, that's PDF. It's on the desktop, sorry. So you go duh, right here, open, and it should do that. And if you want to skip using a editing program to re-put your audio, because if you're doing an OGG file, you will have to re-put in the audio, just go external audio track, click browse, and click your audio file, which I called AUDS. So I go open, and it goes in, and you click stereo, AAC, and whatever's already there. It was at this moment when I realized that I messed up. So what actually happened was I forgot, because I use a laptop, to record my videos and do stuff. I didn't have it on charge, so it went flat while I was recording. But what I was saying, in Swivel, so you need to import your audio and keep it at these, which are the regular ones, and keep everything the same, then click convert. And it should start going through the things. Oh, I left the Animatic on. Remember to turn that off by either deleting it or click the hide layer part. That's what I forgot to do, but remember, do that, because otherwise it will look like that, all dumb and stuff. So right now it's just gonna convert it to an MP4 file, and then so you can put it on YouTube straight away. But I'm not gonna be doing that with this. So yeah, so it makes this little noise, and then you can click to watch your video once it loads up. So it took 35 seconds. That's because it wasn't very graphically intense. Oh my goodness, what the heck is that? Oh no! So as you can see, you can see the, oh my goodness, what? I didn't do all the lip syncing, but remember, do that, because I didn't want this to go for too long. So yeah, that is how you do the lazy animation process. Obviously you can put that MP4 file into any editing program and do some final touches, but obviously I don't really need to do that. Yeah, so that's how you do the lazy animation process. Start off with audio, then you do the animatic to that audio, you outline the animatic, you can color the animatic, then you lip sync to make it look like he's talking, or she's talking, sorry. And then you do post-production, which is editing and exporting the file. So yeah, that's how you do this lazy animation process. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry that it went for longer than I wanted it to, but hopefully I was clear and not too vague, which I probably was. Yeah. So, yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye.